to we have to carry out a task. All right, so like I said, we need to talk more about inserting. So in this particular video, I will deal with physics teachers and maybe somehow maths teachers, and then because I think the other subjects don't need too much diagrams. Then in another video I will try to do a chemistry something. So there is one document of, so let me just go down to a blank document. Let me say that I want to type something. So to go to a blank document, you could come to file. All right, if you don't want to use a command, they will take new blank document. Automatically you come to a new blank document. You can always, let me try to exit here. You would always revisit your documents anytime, at any time of your choice. Not responding. He has to respond. I just okay, voila. So you could also always revisit your documents even in another document. All right, now let's go to a new document, and this document is what we want to do now is we want to set up a document. So we kind of have, let me say, we have a document somewhere that we want to try to replicate, or maybe we want to make a document of our own, but let's try to replicate another document. So there are some physics wait, voila. So physics teachers, I think you have seen this before, right? You have seen this before. So I will try to, I don't know, I will try to generate one station, okay, and I present it, and you see the way I am presenting it. So try to draw the diagrams. You're going to see the difficulties that I face when doing it. All right, so it's not like it is too difficult to draw all of these things. It's very possible. You just need a time to do that. Let me show you. I think I started replicating this document to make it to be more presentable. I think practical physics, voila, here is it, voila. So I did this. So optics, I just gave some little reviews about optics, then I gave the various experiments. You see, I was just kind of replicating that document. Let's try to go to optics, and you see, I don't know where optics is. I think there is optics. Optics begins from here, but I actually began with the refractive index stuff. So you see, I had to draw everything, the method. I was just kind of replicating, right? Yeah, I was just kind of replicating. This other guy, the triangular glass prism. Then you see everything here is drawn. All right, everything I drew it using Microsoft Word. So everything, you see, you just need time. You see a ruler, a metal rule, drawing it, trying to do things. All right, so like I said, you see even experiments on energetics. You see, so I want us to kind of replicate something. All right, I will replicate something. I will not draw what I've drawn already. So I will just kind of, let's go to, I think we saw the tuning fork experiment. Let us see. So we'll kind of replicate it, and you see all the difficulties that I also face, because it's not also easy. So first of all, we have kind of a beaker. So we need to start thinking of, okay, which shape can resemble this, anyways. we'll look for a shape. All right, so first of all, I start by kind of designing my page. All right, I make it to be, I first of all start with my, it depends on you, me, I always start with my borders. I first of all put my borders. Now I come up here, I double right click, then I kind of put maybe like some things that suit me now. Let me say physics. Let me put a code first of all. 0780 physics advanced level practical guide. All right, I select, then I edit. So please, you have to be doing this, maybe, I don't know why with me, or maybe at the end of the video. So if you check, I want you to have the same document as me. All right, this is a practice activity. I want you to have exactly the same document as my document. So my font, my font size is 16. my font name is Calibri Body. Okay, now when we go to the footers, let's go to the footers. Now my page number is going to be at the bottom of the page. I'm going to just put this page number. All right, then once I do that, I can also write something again, maybe presented by, or compiled, not presented, compiled by. You write your name because you're the person. Compiled by. So even math teachers can also do this. All right, so for me to do this, I'm just pressing tab. Once it's here, I press the tab on my keyboard. I press the tab. That is it. I think, can I shift it up? Okay, it's okay. I select everything. Selecting is Control A. That's a command. I increase the size. Maybe I can give this man, then I put it in slanted. Okay, now so I think let me see. Yeah, anyways, it's okay like this. Okay, now what next do we have to do? Since you are replicating this station, I'll just put, in fact, what is the heading of these stations? Resonance and waves. So activity 3, resonance and waves. Now I will select. All right, I will take it to 16. I will centralize. I will give it a font name Area Black. Okay, then I'm going to put a horizontal line. That is it. Now I am going to change the color to this color. Then I will come here and right click so that it should shift, my slash should shift and come down here. Okay, if I continue typing, you realize that my new font name is Area Black, so it's not good to have Area Black. So I could go back and give a font size of kind of 12. My font name should be Century School Book. All right, that's what I'm going to use in typing inside here. Okay, now we go back to the document. Let's see. Determine the time. No, we are not using this man. I think you can also do this one if you wish. Anyways, I'll send this document in a group so you try to replicate. Measure the speed of sound in air using the resonance. I think it's tube. I don't really know what is there. Maybe the resonance tube method. Yes, resonance tube method or resonance method. Let's just put resonance method. So we need to measure the speed of sound in air. So station, measure the speed of sound in air using the resonance method. So that is it. We could put it in bold, right? We could put it in bold, and then we even kind of, can we underline? No. It's okay. We could centralize as well. We go down, we start from the end, we remove the boldness, we go back to where we have first is diagram, then we have to draw the diagram. So I think the diagram is the most essential because the remaining text is not really a problem. So let's just go and do the text. All right, we'll come back to the diagram. So after the diagram is method. Now for the method, we have the apparatus are arranged as shown above. The apparatus now physics practicals now we report in present, right? The apparatus is arranged as shown above. What's the next thing? The length L of the vibrating air column is varied. The length L, you see how's like put this L? I've not just put a normal L, it's bizarre. So I just need to go to insert. All right, you take on equation, then you write L. If you don't want to do that, you can use a command. You can use the command alt equal to, that is this command, alt then equal to. This gives you the insert directly. So that's what I'm doing. So alt equal to, I'm there, L, then I leave. All right, the len L of the vibrating column is varied. So the len L of the vibrating column is varied. Then what happens? Is varied slowly, raising the tube out of the water until a loud sound is heard. Is varied slowly, raising the tube out of the water until a loud sound is heard. Okay, now when you do this, right, you realize that there is so much space here again, right? So you just come and click on this justify, Control J. You see it takes it to that position. Now what's the next instruction? The len L is then measured using a meter rule. The len L is then measured using a meter rule. I think it's going to tell me that meter is wrong, so I'm kind of just going to ignore. Alright, so I think that's all for the instruction. Next, observations. Length is 19.8 centimeters. So observations, we have the length is equal to 19.8 centimeters. What next? Which is the same as 0.198 meters. Okay. Now frequency of vibrating air column F is equal to frequency of vibrating air column F is equal to 426.6 hertz. 426.6 hertz. Now this is read from the vibrating tuning fork. Okay, read from the body. This is read from the body of the vibrating tuning fork. Let me try to put it down here. In fact, let's put it there. Okay, now what's the next thing? We have the inference at resonance. L is equal to this. So next is the inference at resonance, comma, L is equal to, is it L or is F? L is lambda over 4. L is equal to lambda. Okay, I wrote lambda. Now how do I write lambda? You could come to this guy, you take basic math. I think you need to take, is it Greek letters? Then you look for lambda, right? I don't even know if there is lambda, or yes, lambda. Okay, or you just write a command, backward slash, there is spell lambda. You press space bar, lambda all over 4. So this means that the right arrow is a command for this man. This means that lambda is equal to 4L. In fact, let me try to make everything to be big. There is space. This means that lambda is equal to 4L. Now V is equal to F lambda. Since V is equal to F lambda and lambda is equal to 4L, then we have that V is equal to F times 4L, which is 4FL. Alright, now calculations. We are now finding V. So let's go to calculations. Oh, spelled it wrongly. Calculations. So for my you see I'm replicating the document, right? Calculations v equal to 4f lambda. So v equal to 4 times f. What's our f? I don't need to rewrite it again. I can just come and copy and paste. Now are the units there? And my length also 0.198 meters. I paste. So this means that v is equal to, from the multiplication there I have 338 meters per second. 338 meters per second. That is it. What next? Conclusion. The speed of sound in air is this. So conclusion the speed of sound in air is 338 meters per second. I think the last one is precautions. Okay, precautions. If I saw well, at resonance the tube is held firmly against the wall of the cylinder. At resonance the tube is held firmly against the wall of the cylinder for accurate measurement of L. For accurate measurement of L. So that is it. Now you realize that if my document ends here, it is bizarre, right? It's very bizarre, because it's better that everything here falls inside one page. Anyways, I think this space can be okay for the diagram. So I think we can just come back here and then we just try to maybe kind of decrease some things, right, so that some things are going to go up. Yeah, I think it's okay now like this. So let me just try to highlight this man in kind of, let me see if I give it red. Yeah, I need to give it red. Also this man in red. You see, even when I highlight, I can just edit it close to it. I must not go up here. All right, once I come close to it, I can edit it there. Inference, both and this. What again? Calculations, both and this. Conclusion, both and this, both. And precautions, both and this. Now let us also try to, since these guys are in various steps, you can select everything and then we go to this, right, or you go to this, yes, and we do it. We can also, yeah, I think it's okay. And then I think these are also two different points that we also need to do that, right? At the resonance that happens, calculations, I think we can also do it. Precautions, we can also do it. Voila. So you see, I'm just trying to beautify the document. Yes, I'm just trying to beautify the document. In fact, this is not really good. This is not really good. This font name, if I change it to this, I think it's better, right? Yes, it's now a little bit okay, a little bit wider. Now we need to draw. Yes, we need to draw. So let's see what we have. So then for me to be, I'll just try to snipe. I'll try to just kind of look at what I want to draw. I'll copy and I'll paste in my document. Okay, I'll paste here. I'll try to adjust it. I just want to be looking at it here and drawing. Okay, yes, though some people will kind of replicate, and since they cannot draw, they'll just copy and paste then sell to students. I've seen that so many times. Very unprofessional. All right, so I just pasted here so that I should be looking at what I'm drawing. So first of all, let's begin with the horizontal. The horizontal is like the slab. So I take line, I put a horizontal line. Okay, I try to see that it is purely horizontal by looking at this 0, I try to increase the thickness of the line. Then what do I do next? Now there are some things below it, kind of a surface, right? Okay, so I have just have to take lines and copy paste, adjust, copy paste, adjust, copy paste, adjust, copy paste, adjust. You see, it takes time. Copy paste, adjust, because I want to produce the same thing. Copy paste, adjust, copy paste, adjust, copy paste, adjust. I think it's okay there. We'll just try to decrease this length. Cannot go too far. Now we start copying back everything, and then we give it the dark coloration. Also try to shift it, and then once we have copied everything, we also select the horizontal line. Everything is selected, we right click, we group, yes, so that they should not be shaking. All right, I even try to do this kind of to decrease. Maybe, yeah, it's okay like this. Okay, now next, kind of a beaker, or what is this? So let's see which shape can be really good for that. Let us see. Let's try to see if there is a very good shape for that. If there is none, then we'll try to create. That's just a reality. If there is no shape that can be for that, then we need to create. In fact, I don't think that there is any shape like that there. So what do we need to do now if there is no shape like that? We create, right? We'll just put vertical lines. Yes, we just kind of put vertical lines. Or if you don't want to put vertical lines, go to insert. Yeah, I think this shape like this, not a rectangle but rectangle that has rounded borders. Click on it, try to draw it. Okay, you see that it's not going to be open, but no problem. Try to draw it and try to double click and format it. Take no fill, then the outline, try to decrease the thickness of, try to take a dark outline. Yes, but now you realize that it is not it's kind of, I can say this portion up here is not supposed to be there, right? It's not supposed to be closed. So how do we make it open? First trick, I take a rectangle. Okay, I come and draw a rectangle covering it. There's no problem. I go to the white filling. I take white. Since it's on a white background, it's not going to show me. I'll take white. Now I go to outline. I take no outline. Automatically it opens. But something is here, right? But we don't see it. So we copy. Sorry, select, and then we group. You see, it is there, but it's not visible, and it does not affect my document in any way. All right, now what do I do next? We have two vertical lines. I don't know if it's a pipe, or I don't know, or is it a ruler? Let me go and see back. Okay, this is a resonance tube. Okay, that's a tube. So kind of the resonance tube is open at both ends. So how do I do it? Do I have any tube open at both ends? Anyways, if there's no way, it's very easy now. We just have to take two vertical lines, right? Just your one vertical line, then we try to increase the thickness, all right, so that it should resemble a tube. We give it a black coloration. In fact, I copy and paste, then I shift it beside it. All right, then I copy this, I select this other one, I try to centralize. Okay, I try to centralize. Then, like I said, we have to increase the boldness. It's too bold. Let's give this. Yes, I think we can also kind of distinguish it that as a resonance tube. Then we select with this, and then we group. All right, next is this meniscus here. Yeah, this meniscus that is here. Or in fact, you can also try to send this man up. You see now, once you send it up, you realize that you also need to, this guy here, you also need to send it up. Voila, so that it should cover that portion. Okay, what next do we have to do? This pipe is too long, so I can try to decrease it or even increase a little bit. It's at 0.7, so I need to also take this man to 0.7. Then I also select this man, then I pull both of them down, all right, because I need a tuning fork at the end up. Now this tuning fork, how will I draw it? We kind of have a certain arc that looks like quadratic something, and then with a line. It's not available, so we just have to combine shapes and do that. All right, we have to combine shapes. So we could take an arc, right? We just draw any arc, then we try to, I don't know, we try to adjust the arc to resemble what we have there. Okay, so I can try to bring it together. All right, try to expand together, try to do something like this. Then we rotate, let it be purely horizontal. Then I think, in fact, this is just kind of a representation, right? I don't know, or anyways, I don't know if there is another shape that can best describe that. Let's try to see if there is if we can use a cylinder. If I draw a cylinder and I rotate the cylinder, okay, I don't know if it best describes that there, because at the end of the day we kind of, all right, no, let's just allow it. Now let's increase the weight, right? Let's increase the weight. Then also the coloration, can give it the blue color, right? Anyways, as we proceed, we might find another shape. Now we need to take a line. We start from here, we draw, we also increase the thickness of the line, we group, we first of all group for the tuning fork. Okay, first of all group together so that we can now move it. We can decrease, no, we have to decrease by this line. Yeah, we have to decrease by this line. This line is supposed to be a little bit longer. And I don't know, it's supposed to be kind of maybe inside, maybe kind of do something like this. Then this thickness like this, I have to increase a bit. Voila. So I don't know if this is okay. I can shift this guy down so that I try to bring it closer to the pipe. I can try to increase this man a little bit also, because this man up here is kind of, he looks like he's too big. So I'm just trying to make everything to be uniform. All right, now it is there. Okay, we can now select with this man, we group. All right, okay, now what next? We have a length, so we need to bring in the meniscus. So for the meniscus, we can just bring an arc, and then we just draw the arc, we orientate, I don't know, orientate somehow, we expand, orientate like this. I think it's okay like this, right? Voila, we can try to send it to go up. Okay, shift. So all of these things is just kind of formatting. So it's going to be very difficult for you, very difficult, but it's a training program. You have to go through the training program, right? You have to go through the training process. That's just it, and practice makes perfect. So by the end of the day, if you're able to, now I think it's supposed to be in dotted lines, right? Yes, I think it's best for it to be in dotted lines. Now we'll see how to indicate that there's water inside here, and that one is a whole different, I think it's not going to be too difficult. Yeah, it's not going to be too difficult. Can I give it this coloration? Let's see if we can give it a different outline. Okay, now we select and then we also group. All right, now there is a length, right? So we need to come here and take the double arrow. We begin from here. We need to begin from here, and then we take till to the surface of the, and then I think it's preferable to use black. We group. We label it as L. So to label that, we need to take a text box. We draw the text box. We put L inside. Then we format the text box so that it should not fill. All right, because if I shift it and bring it, realize that it's filling. So I right click on it. I take no fill. Then for the outline, I take no outline. Then I bring it closer to this guy. Then I adjust. Then I group. Always group, because once you don't group, you'll not be able to move it from one position to another. Okay. Now we are just left to label, right? Yeah, we are just left to label. So let me go back to what we have. So this is a resonance tube, the tuning fork, the cylinder of water. I think that's all. Resonance tube, tuning fork, cylinder of water. So I take this man. Oh, I took an axe, sorry. I need to take a line. This is first of all the cylinder of water. I think it's better to use arrows, right? We label with arrows. So we take this single arrow. Then I don't know if we need to do this or we need to instead do this. I think we need to do this. Yes, we need to point. So, and it's better to let's just label with, let us have dark coloration. So once I put it, I first of all group for any other thing. Then I just come and select my line, this text box here, since I already have a formatted text box. Then I write inside cylinder of water. Now I try to expand it. Okay, do this cylinder. I missed an L. Cylinder of water. I give it, yes, 11 is okay. No, let's give it 12. Let's give it 12. Now let's give it school book font name. We place it here, cylinder of water. I even try to put it slanted. We group. Okay. Now we copy this. We copy the same arrow, and then we kind of just, we need it to be purely horizontal. We are here. Then we do this, right? We group. Then what next we have to do is, I've just copied this and pasted, so that I just need to shift it and edit. This man is the resonance tube. Resonance tube. So here's a resonance tube. Here's a resonance tube. Then we have this. You have to shift it, let it look like this. Then after that, we also have, this man is too long. Okay, after that, we also have the, copy this man and paste and bring it here, and kind of maybe change the orientation so that I can label. I can call this the tuning fork. So I copy this and paste, I shift it, and I call it tuning fork. Well, was it vibrating tuning fork specifically? Vibrating tuning fork. All right, so I think we have been able to do this. We have to group and group. All right, so guys, sorry teachers, that is it for I think it's okay like this, right? So you see, we have basically just replicated something. Yeah, so it might be, like I said, going to be hard for you to do it as fast as I am, but just that I've practiced more, and at the end you can be able to replicate this document. Yeah, because I think I've replicated 20% already, and just because of time I don't want to continue. Yeah, just because of time and the stress, because it's not easy to do this. Yes. Now, okay, the water, those dots, how do we place them? All you need to do is just take, maybe it all depends on you. You can take a text box, right, and then you just draw the text box, you put a slash, maybe just put slashes, let me say you put a slash, just a hyphen, and then you just edit the text box. Or I don't know, I don't really know how we have to do this. Anyways, let's just try to do something like this. I don't know if it's going to be nice. Then I try to take no fill and no outline. Then I just try to do this, right? Then I copy and paste. I put it again. I copy and paste, and I put it again. I copy and paste, and I put it again. Copy and paste, put it again. Copy and paste, try to put it vertical this time around. Orientation is supposed to be it's a problem. Orientation is supposed to be purely vertical. So do something like this. I don't know, it's not really the best. Not really the best. I think just putting it horizontal, or I don't know. Let's see. There's so much stress in this thing, so much. Let's try to copy but this meniscus and kind of try to be decreasing it and just changing the color. Let's go to color and give it a dark color. Let's go to, I think if we do this right, copy paste and do this, I don't know if it's going to be a little bit better. No, it's not better. So the last option is a very tedious option, very tedious. It's not impossible, it's very possible, but I just have to draw a little line, right? Just have to draw a little line, give the coloration of the line, make it to be very tiny, carry it, place inside here, copy and paste, right? Then keep on copying and pasting. Just be copying and pasting and adjusting the position. You see, this line is so tiny. I think for us to have small molecules, in fact I'm tired, please, you can do this. It's so you must not replicate everything. All right, so that's just a stress that somebody has to go through to be able to produce a document. So if you see somebody's document online and kind of they have shared a document, just feel the person's pain, because it's not easy to produce something like this, and you want to kind of monetize, sell it and have money out of it, and somebody snaps and is sharing in a group. So it's, anyways, tax 1. So I'm going to send this very document in the group, so I'm just going to save it. Save as, I'll save it under, I'll just save it. If I browse, I'll save it on my desktop, and I'll save it as tax 1 for tax 1. Just call it tax 1 and I save. Okay, we can also convert to, or anyways, let's see. I think you can also put a watermark, right? Let's put a watermark. We go to design, we take watermark, custom watermark, text watermark, Study Universe, apply, close. No, this font name is not the best. Your font name should be Century School Book. Okay, and then first of all, save. Then we Control S is save. Then we can export to PDF. Create PDF, tax 1, save, publish. Now here is a PDF file already, and I can now share the PDF file, because sharing the Word file somebody can just take and edit. So all this work you have done, you see, for the PDF file, nobody can touch this. You see, the person will only have to screenshot and insert it into a diagram. But if you share the Word file, the person will be able to tamper with it. So that's the PDF. So I'm going to send this one in the group. I'm going to send it in the group. All right.